Okay, guys, now we're gonna cut the tomatoes. So I got 1, 2. I just got done washing my cutting board because we got done cutting the last hot pepper, finishing up the cilantro. So now we're gonna cut the tomatoes. I'm gonna start with, I wonder if I should do 2 or 3. We're gonna do 3. See how it looks. Or should I do the onion? I wonder if I should do the onion. I almost feel like I should cut the onion right now. Yeah, let's cut the onion. So we're gonna cut the onion. Oh, should I even, yeah, let me go rinse my knife off because there's still a little bit of cilantro on there. Okay, even though it really doesn't matter because I mean, hello, it's all, I'm eating it, but it's also all gonna be mixed together anyways. I have a little bag here for trash. Anytime I make this, I always have a little sack because it just makes it so convenient. It's like this. So I'll throw all of my cilantro stems in there, my hot pepper stuff when I made the hot pepper. So just a bunch of trash instead of me having to have the whole big trash can right here. Great. Let's get ready to cry. It's the only thing I hate about cutting onions. Is there a secret trick? It burns my eyes so badly. Ow. That's another reason why I really don't care to have my nails done, because my nails are so bad right now. Oh my god, I almost rolled my eyes out. Oh yeah, let me show you guys how I cut my onion. So, and then I do this. Oh my god, I already can't see, so this is so hard to do. My eyes are burning. So just a bunch of like little lines, and then I'll go across. This is why I chose to do the onion, just to get it out of the way already. Might as well. And so then we go across. I only got 1. Hopefully one's enough. I like onion, but I also have a lot of stuff that I made, like the hot peppers. I have a lot of the hot peppers, the tomatoes. So I just wanted to make sure it's all evened out correctly. Well, I guess there's no correct way, but you know, like, kind of like where it's not too much of this. There's one time I added way too much avocado. And I love avocado, but even for me, I was like, dang, it's like I literally just am eating guac or something. Bro, I had to stop. My eyes are burning. But yeah. And then you just go down the side and it like helps it all fall apart. Then I get an onion chopper. Oh, my eyes. It's like your guys' ideal taco. Like, what would you guys put on your taco? I'm very basic. Like, I like tomato, onion, what else? Sour cream, lettuce. Your basic taco. Nothing like where it's like, what? I never tried that. I love hearing about new things that people try. Like, I remember one time I told somebody that I literally grew up on cottage cheese and Doritos. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. You tell me that you have not had cottage cheese and Doritos. So good. Oh, it literally looks like it's just bawling. I am, because I do actually want to cry because my eyes are burning. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Cottage cheese and Doritos is literally so good. So good. And when I find other people that have tried it, or they're like, oh my god, I love that, I eat that too, I'm like, what? You don't really run into a lot of people that have tried it. You know, like the thing, like if it's rare, like something that is not like common, not saying there's nobody out there that hasn't, but it's so cool when you have tried something a certain way and you see somebody else, or you hear somebody else is like, oh yeah, I love that. I'm like, what? You eat that too? Something that's not common, like, oh yeah, bologna and cheese sandwich with Doritos. Like, that was a summer sandwich for sure. Like, definitely, after a day of swimming, a bologna sandwich with some Doritos on it and some piece of cheese. Oh yeah, so good, so yummy. Anyways, I'm gonna finish cutting this onion, and then we'll get to the tomatoes. So I will see you guys when it's time to chop up some tomatoes. I'm gonna finish chopping up. This is what the whole onion looks like. It's a lot, but I'm gonna finally chop it, so it'll all be good. Right now it's like super big chunks, and I don't like big chunks of onion. I like them very, 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 very small. So I cut it very, very fine. That's why I need one of those onion chopper things. So yeah, I'll see you guys here in a second when it's time to start on the tomatoes. I'm gonna finish this. It'll be at least another like 15 minutes of chopping. I feel like I've chopped it up pretty fine. This onion, I feel like it's pretty diced up really well. I just always like go overboard because I hate like when I take a bite of it and then say like I get a really big piece of onion that still has like it's just too big. It's like, oh, I don't like that. My personal preference. So we're just going a little crazy one last time, making sure that it's all cut. I remember I was making this at my father's house, and I'm like literally, oh, like, is it OCD? Anyways, going like overly, like just doing it obsessively, like, okay, my dad's like, whoa, what are you making, onion juice? There's gonna be no onion pieces. I'm like, I want them really small. By the way, I haven't ate food yet. Like, I'm waiting for this to get done. And then I'm gonna make my tacos. I got ground beef, but I don't want to cook it yet because it was just, ground beef don't take that long. This takes long. So I was like, let me get rid of this. Let me do this first, and then I can concentrate on making the ground beef to make the tacos. But anyways, I got these chips, and I've literally just been munching on. They're Frontiera. Anyways, they're really good. Lime and salsa. So good. Hopefully there's some left by the time my Pico de Gallo get done. So yummy. What is your guys' most common meal that you eat? You know how some people are like, a staple in our household is spaghetti. Okay, this is finely chopped. Okay, so now we're gonna put that in there. So we got the cilantro and all of the hot peppers so far in there. So we're gonna add the onion. Here, show you guys. I'm gonna add the onion. We're gonna add the whole thing. I was only gonna do half, but I think we'll be okay. Like, once the tomatoes get in there and all the avocados get in there, I think we'll be fine. Let's mix it. There's nothing worse though than too much onion. And you know what I just remembered? My daughter doesn't like onion. Darn, because I made it the last time and I was like, is it so good? She's like, you put onion in it. I'm like, well, yeah, there's onion, but she doesn't like a lot. I really hope that it's still good, like she likes it. I feel so bad that I just now thought of that. We can always make more. Let me wash this off so we can cut the tomatoes. Okay, guys, we washed our hands, washed the cutting board. So now we have a nice clean cutting board to start with for the tomatoes. This is what it looks like so far, mixed with the onion and the peppers is all we have in there. Oh, and the cilantro. I need to get a spoon so I can use that. Okay, now the same way that we cut the onion is the same way that I'm gonna cut the tomato. Actually, I'm gonna start, I forgot how my dad told me to do it. Dang it. I feel like, yeah, I start here, if I remember right. So you cut the lines, just like I did with the onion. Try not to cut myself. If you guys have watched my videos, none of my videos show me cutting myself. I'm surprised yet because I cannot handle knives correctly. Like, I'm always cutting myself somehow. So then see how it just falls apart. Okay, and then I go like this. I still kind of make little pieces as I go because I won't get all of it, so I'll end up having to have little pieces as I go. Okay. My sister can literally eat a tomato like, I'm sure some of you guys are the same way, but literally just take a bite of the tomato, like, and she would make it look so good, like so good, and I'm like, oh my god, that looks so juicy, so yummy, I want to try it so bad. And one time I did, and I just could not do it. I spit it right back out. You know, like those foods where you wish you liked them, but you just can't. Like, you've tried it, you're not being picky, but you just cannot like the flavor. That would be a tomato for me. I absolutely love them in things, but I can never eat them by themselves. Like, I can't. And I'm like, how do you do that? How can you literally just take a bite of it and like that? It's so good. I'm sure it is. It looks delicious, but I cannot. Okay. I don't want to make them too fine. I want them a little, not too chunky, but also not tomato juice, because I've done that before, whereas I cut it so much. I feel like that's okay. There. We'll put it. I was just trying to see if there was like super big pieces in there that I needed to cut down. I think we're good. Alright, now we're going to add this tomato in there. I'm going to wipe the end of this because it's kind of wet so it doesn't get everywhere. And we'll mix it. A big staple in my house that my kids like to eat is pasta. Mac and cheese, anything pasta. Mac and cheese, chicken Alfredo. We're going to add another one because, as you see, I feel like I can definitely use another one, if not 3. But again, we're making a lot. So I'm going to take some to my dad. And I want to share it. So definitely making a lot. But yeah, anything pasta would have to be a big staple in my house because my kids love pasta. Mac and cheese, chicken Alfredo, spaghetti, any of that good stuff. Any of those carbs. Anyways, I'm not going to talk your guys' head off because you guys know I can make 15-hour-long videos. And I wanted this because I really did want this to not be a super long one and just you guys make dinner with me and chat. So hopefully it isn't that long. But as you guys know, I talk to myself all the time. Literally. I can ramble on forever. But I'm gonna finish cutting this. And I'll see you guys when we get started on the avocados. And then we can pour in the lime juice and the seasoning and we will be done.